Hello everybody, it is April 4th. I think it's about 3 in the afternoon. I've been having a headache all day, and this past week I realized someone that I thought was a friend and would get confused about the way she would treat me, claims to be a Christian and following God's path. Come to find out, she's not. She's a practicing witch. Melissa of cuttingthroughthematrix.com. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Well, I'm pretty darn mad about how you've treated me. And here it is. You can just go to hell, fucking bitch. Use me for 3 years. Gaslight me and lie to me. Keep me in a fucking string and use me for all your fucking projects? How dare you? How dare you? You will never deceive me again, and I will expose you to the world. Time, effort, and energy that I put into you and resources for you to use me, parading around like you're a fucking Christian. Liar! 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 How stupid was I to believe your crap? But it's you who are going to hell. You talk about Jesus and Ellen are the same. It's blasphemy! And pray to Ellen White. Pray to him and talk to him every day for 3 years. It's necromancy and idolatry. I know this will be confusing to a lot of you because I've talked a lot about Alan Watt. I've come to some understandings. Wow. I've had a headache all day. I sincerely wanted to help this woman. I was desperate for a friend. I had no friends for probably 15 or 20 years. And to find out that Alan Watt not only had a girlfriend there who calls herself his wife, and she's not, she was his girlfriend, called me up, tell me he died, and we became friends since there for the past 3 years. Sent her $2,000 to help her move from Canada to Texas. I waited with bated breath all the time for her to deign to give me a call. So we get to know each other, and I didn't even know her last name for a year, because what she's doing is just so important. She needs to be concealed. Yeah. Talk about being a Christian. She's a liar. $2,000 to help her move down here. And then just last year, gave her $2,000 more for her property taxes. I go and visit her, spend the money to fly out there, help her rearrange and organize her home. 100 hours worth of heavy work over 2 weeks for her. Fill her freezer up with meat, there's $500 more. Not because I wanted to buy her love or affection, but because she was my friend. She was a quote unquote a widow. Out of the generosity of my heart. And so that she could have a way to earn money through Alan's website, helped her with 2 projects, to remake Alan's book and a flash drive project so that she's not screwing around selling discs that nobody buys anymore. Hundreds of hours worth of work. Oh, she could give me a call when we're working on that. But as soon as the projects were done, couldn't give me the time of day. Nasty using bitch! first met, she told me that when she went through Alan's stuff, she found his baptismal papers. I'm thinking, wow, that's awesome. All this time I had no idea he was a Christian, never revealed it. And I'm thinking, you know what? That was a lie too, because Alan's tagline was "May your God or your gods go with you." A Christian would never say that, ever. So Alan knew he was talking to Christians and pagans and was totally fine with it. And I realized I just rewatched a session of a part 9 months ago. Cult loyal parts that I thought were changing sides and, you know, going over to the non-cult member side. And so I was listening to what they were saying to me. They said, oh yeah, we should get this video up on the channels and this series of talks that Alan did up on the channel. And I realized now they're still in the cult because they knew Alan was too. And this is going to be surprising for a lot of you. Did Alan Watt provide good information? Yeah, he did. He provided just in-depth information for anything and everything you want to know. But I realized something. He never once ever, not once ever, talked about SRA. SRA, and this man was in the music industry for a very long time. How could someone in the music industry and is exposing the secrets of the world not ever mention SRA? Why would you choose to omit that? He had to have been aware of it. He's aware of everything else. And it reminds me of something that Alan would say. Any good rat poison is going to be like 98% corn, good information. But then there's going to be that 1 or 2% of poison is what kills people. Well, Alan, omitting that is part of the poison. And the other part of the poison is this. As I'm going through this journey, reading the Bible and going through the Bible, I've worked out my issues with my parts that my father and the satanic people in my family and life programmed me and twisted the Bible in certain ways. But it suddenly dawned on me, after I worked all that out, I'm still having a hard time reading the Bible, and there's always this whisper in the back of my head when I get to certain parts. Something that Alan would say. Oh, it's Masonic. It's symbology. It's this, it's that, and mocks the virgin birth, and equates Moses going up to the mountain to talk with God with a Freemasonic ritual. And all of these different things. And all that did for 20 years was confuse me. That's the poison. Yeah, he's giving you 98% accurate, good information. I like to say he gave me better than a university education. But you know what? There was poison in it. And that was the poison. Never once ever mentioned SRA. And it's a huge thing, and it has been for a long time. There's no way that man didn't know about it. And sowing seeds of doubt about the veracity of the Bible and Jesus himself as a supernatural being that is God. And oh, I just remembered the Trinity. Yeah, it's all symbology. It's not real. Well, you know what, Melissa? I see you all for what you are now. You're both demons. When Alan died, you picked up his demon. And I could read it in your text messages to me. And that's when I knew. How dare anyone claim that they know exactly how someone else would think and what they would do? How could anyone ever say they would know exactly how someone else would speak and what they would do? But you claim that, don't you? It suddenly hit me, oh my God. Well, of course she's going to know exactly what he's going to think and do because she picked up the demon that was in him. And he's a very clever demon, very clever. 98% truth, 2% poison. And that's the poison. And Melissa, if you were being honest and he had baptismal papers, then he blasphemed himself because he should have been touting God. He should have been spreading Christianity, and he didn't. So you're lying, and he was not a Christian, and you did that to draw me in when we first met. How dare you? That's evil. It's wicked. It's I don't know if it's blasphemy, but you knew exactly what you were doing. You used me. You used my good heart and my generosity for your own selfish ends. Wasted my time, my effort, my energy, my resources. How dare you? How dare you? You fucking bitch! How dare you? You're going to hell! You're practicing necromancy, idolatry, and you're blaspheming God. And so is Alan. Did nothing but sow seeds of doubt in my mind with Christ and God and the Bible. And never once ever mentioned SRA, the one subject you never touched on. You knew exactly what you were doing. And I am going to expose you. Expose you to every single one of your fucking followers. Nasty people. Nasty. I will not allow you to mislead and screw up any more people. My eyes are open. Feel this. Alan, feel it in hell. Melissa, feel it right now. Feel it right now. You are exposed. I have no doubt in my mind now. None. Like I said, 98% of what he talks about is correct. I followed it up, I've researched it, I found it for myself. But there's 2% of poison in it. And here's another thing Alan used to say. The elites will always provide you with your leaders. Alan was our leader. They provided him. Satan did. Whether Alan rubbed elbows with Satanists or not is irrelevant. He sowed seeds of doubt about the Bible and Jesus and just conveniently never mentioned SRA. People are disgusting, and you will burn in hell. Feel it! Feel it! And you will lose. You will lose. Satan and your minions. How dare you defile people's minds like that? It's disgusting. All the while pretending you're godly, Melissa. At least Alan didn't pretend that. And to the audience, I'm sorry. I just hope Melissa sees this and feels it. You have lost your greatest advocate. I hope you suffer the rest of your life. Anyhow, thank you everyone for watching. And yeah, this is part of my journey. Being woken up to a man that I respected and admired for 18 years. Gave him 40 hours worth of work every week for 18 years, $100 a month for 18 years. And then he dies and I help his wife. Because isn't that what a Christian's supposed to do? Help widows and orphans, disabled people, etc.? That's what I did. And I wasn't even a Christian at the time when I did it. I don't regret any of it because I'm here now and I understand. So, to all of my followers, God bless you. Thank you for coming with me on my journey. I apologize this wasn't meant at you. Melissa, feel it. You are exposed.